The more new characters began to fill the ranks of Dead by Daylight, the more the community asked one simple question: should we change the Bloodweb or do something about the grind? Some players argue that the grind is too much and should be changed now that there are more characters to level up. In this video, I will be listing some changes the community have suggested, and I would like for you to take a look at them and decide if you will want these changes or if everything should stay as is. The first change I would like to list is modifying the costs needed for the Bloodweb nodes by half. The current costs for the Bloodweb nodes range from 3,000, 5,000, and 8,000, but for the first 20 levels, lowering the cost by half, turning it into 1,500, 2,500, and 4,000 could relieve the grind greatly. As a possible trade-off to keep things fair, we could have the entity take away nodes at level 25 instead of level 15, making sure the grind is actually casual for the first 20 levels, but not too easy for those who wish to play further, as it would go back to the regular prices we are used to. Next up, some of the community have suggested allowing perks to be earned from level 1 and onwards, instead of learning one perk at level 1 and having to reach level 5 to start earning perks again. In addition to this, some have suggested that the unlock requirements for perk slots should be lowered to level 5, 10, and 15. Some people argue the Bloodweb as a whole is actually fine as it is and shouldn't be changed, but the real problem is the requirements needed to have more perks and slots, because new survivors and killers at higher ranks are at a disadvantage while playing new characters because they will have only one perk to combat against players who have 4 tier 3 perks. Now let's move on to changes that don't exactly involve the Bloodweb. Some players have suggested that the blood point gain on double blood point weekends should be the norm. This is one of the more controversial suggestions because this usually promotes a fucking civil war in the comments about whether or not this is a good idea. Some have said this is a great idea and should be implemented soon, while others say that this should be saved for down the road when the character roster has doubled in size. One suggestion I would like to make actually involves the prestige system. As of right now, all you get for prestiging in Dead by Daylight is a customization item and nothing else. I would like to suggest Dead by Daylight to take on the Payday 2 method of prestiging. Payday 2 is a game similar to Dead by Daylight in the fact that they both have perks and a grind built into the game. However, Payday has a great incentive to actually keep hitting prestige. When you hit prestige in Payday, you'll not only get a customization item, but you'll get a general XP boost and a boost in the skill tree of your choice. This can be applied in Dead by Daylight by earning a small XP boost in a category of your choice. For now, I'll suggest this to be at least at, let's say, 15% blood point boost, and will be capped at 55% for each category. This way, little by little, the grind would get easier, but it would still take some time for the effects to be considered too much. That's all I have for right now. Please feel free to leave any thoughts, suggestions, and opinions if you would like to see a change in the grind or not. I'm really just making this video to promote discussion among the players on what they would want for the future direction of this game to go in. Thank you so much for watching.